Didn't fall over.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
We're doing all right.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I'm in Gloucester, and this is my sister.
Hi.
And she's going to be the co-host today. This is Kira.
Hi, I'm Kira.
And she is the Rainbows and Unicorns to the Sunshine and Bubblegum. So hopefully this is going to be extra silly.
Yes.
And you got to watch out because the Gloucester might start coming out.
I know.
So we're going to talk about some yarn.
And it's going to be wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome. We already got our donuts and our coffee today.
Yep.
It's a train. It goes right by the house.
We grew up listening to it. I didn't even hear it.
It goes by about 12 times a day.
Yeah.
We don't even realize it's going by anymore. That's perfect.
Yep.
Absolutely perfect. So we have snuck away from all of our children, and we are super excited to show you what we've been up to today. We visited Marblehead Knits and got to hang out with Kayleen from Little Bean Crochet, and we are going to see Coveted Yarn and my friend Rob probably later in the week. So this is going to be a little bit of a segmented podcast, and I know everyone's super excited to see who won the mystery giveaway and the prize, but I'm still collecting prizes. So
yes.
the prize will either be given out at the very end, or I will do a separate mini podcast to show everything and say who the winner of the Thankful giveaway is.
Yay.
But anyway, welcome. Anyone that's new, you picked a great episode to join into. This is the Sunshine and Bubblegum podcast. We are on location in Gloucester,
Yay.
Massachusetts. Usually coming to you from New Orleans, Louisiana, but we're visiting my family for Thanksgiving. I am Lynn, and again, Kira.
My child screaming in the background.
Yes.
I don't know if you can hear it.
The grandparents and dads are all downstairs with the kids, so they are being looked after. And we are going to cook dinner here in a little bit, so we're trying to do some recording before all that has to happen.
Yeah.
So to find me on the social media, I am Sunshine Bubblegum on Ravelry and Instagram, and there is a Sunshine and Bubblegum podcast group on Ravelry also. You can find all of the show notes there as well in the drop-down bar down below. And I am Sunshine and Bubblegum on Facebook and Etsy.
That's the one. Yes.
Facebook and Etsy. And you are...
I'm HappyHookers on Ravelry. So I'm in her group already if you want to shoot me a
but
message.
any of the projects that you're showing today, are they on your Ravelry page already?
Some of them are. I know some of them, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't want to spoil anything, but yes.
We'll link to all of Kira's projects in the show notes below and on the Ravelry group page. But I will put her Ravelry name in the show notes too if you'd like to see some of the projects she's worked on. And we used to share Happy Hookers as our screen name. So
it's kind of a mix of our projects.
Yeah. And all of the
that we've done.
fruits and vegetables that I started knitting years ago with Eyeball. The Jean Perry is on Happy Hookers, so you'll have to go check out the funny.
But I don't think we had a sweater for a carrot. That one didn't make it on.
that
That
one
was
didn't make it.
improvised, so there was no project. But
Yes.
it started the fruit knitting obsession. So.
And it went downhill from there.
Oh, yes. I think it was amazing.
Oh, yes, it went uphill. It didn't go downhill.
I mean, we're up
downhill
here now.
in a good way.
We were down here
We do
before.
live on a hill.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. We'll try not to talk over each other too much.
Sorry.
This is how all of our conversations go. I can think something and she says it out loud.
I finished the sentence. So I apologize if I scare away any of your viewers. I'm so sorry. I'll try and behave.
We're going to be good. We're
Yes.
going to be good.
We have to edit some things out. Just kidding.
Never.
No.
Never.
All right.
This is live. This is live podcasting. No editing.
I need to behave myself. My Gloucester's going to come out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So should we start with our trip today or our FOs?
Let's start with our trip. We'll show the fun stuff we got.
So today we traveled to Marblehead and we met up with Kayleen. She brought us to Marblehead Knits, and I have the shop card. Kate Daly is the owner of Marblehead Knits.
And she's super sweet.
She was super sweet. She said the store has been open for almost a year, 11 months.
Yeah.
And it is a great store. She had people in there knitting at a huge table right when you walk in. And it seemed like everybody knew each other. And Kayleen has her yarns there, and she teaches classes there. And that's Kayleen from Little Bean Crochet. And we toured the store. I didn't take pictures. I can't believe we were so excited to see a brand new store.
Distracted by every gorgeous thing on all the walls.
But we made purchases, which we'll show you in acquisitions.
Yes.
And we had a great time. So I have some wonderful things from there. And then we went over to Kayleen's house. She lived right around the corner, and got to sit with her and have a great time and talk about all things woolly and being moms, and just, you know, it's like we've been best friends forever, and we just haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah,
so that
was a lot of fun.
So much fun.
So fun.
Kaylene, you're super sweet, and she spoiled me.
We love you very much.
Right, we do love you. We love you, Kaylene. And we traded off on our, I'll show you this now before we get into FOs.
Yeah.
So I have made bags, and Kaylene has dyed yarn, and we are putting kits up this Saturday, for Small Business Saturday. They will go live at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So if you Google, I think Kaylene said Google Boston time, and you can see what time it is now versus what time you are. And we'll both have the same kits, and there are 4 different bags. So these are the hot chocolate bags with green on the inside. Where's my little, I can show you my fancy, Sunshine and Bubblegum fancy tag. So there's one white background. They all have the same cups in some different colors. This one's kind of a lavender gray with some turquoisey teal, red hot chocolate cups, and this is the only one with the red snowflake on the inside. We have a darker green with the light green and red with the green snowflakes on the inside. And these are all a small sock project size, so they fit one skein. Yeah. Like, grab a skein of yarn. I'll have this random ball.
How many
so they fit one ball skein of yarn perfectly for a sock, hat, mittens, single ball project. And this is the last one, sort of a light teal, green and red hot chocolate with the green on the inside, and they're all drawstring. So I've made the bags. Kaylene has dyed the yarn, and it is Peppermint Stick Swirl. Peppermint Swirl, it comes with a matching mini, sparkle green mini. They're all on sparkle. And she said it was a, it's a gradient, like a gradient dip. Like, so it's darker on one end, and then it gradients into the pink, into the white. So it should swirl like a peppermint stick if you're making socks with it. So you get the Peppermint Stick Swirl, and the matching heel toes cuffs mini will come with the kit.
And it has like a little stellina.
Oh yes, they're all stellina, so sparkly. Yeah. And then she has also added in one of her beauty stitch markers from her friend Landerholm, and this is locally handmade in Lakeville, Massachusetts. She showed these on hers, and they're hand-blown glass stitch markers. So that was another beautiful gift. So you'll get the kit will come with one bag, the yarn, and a stitch marker. And the stitch markers are all different, so I'm not going to guarantee what's going with what. I will have 4 bags up in my shop. Kaylene will have, 4 kits up in my shop. Kaylene will have 4 kits up in her shop. And they will be there. Also, for Saturday, I will have a coupon code, which I will post on Instagram. Later this week, it will be for 20% off for Saturday in my shop. Everything that's in there will be available for the coupon for Small Business Saturday, so you'll get a chance, and I will post that once I know what the code is and we get a little closer, because we're getting kind of crazy here.
It's a crazy
Thanksgiving.
Week. It's a crazy week.
So those are all the goodies. They're finally together, and I'm quite jealous. I think Kaylene's going to be dyeing up more of that peppermint stick yarn because I kind of want some of the yarn from myself.
Yeah. Let me excuse me while I wipe away the drool.
Yeah,
so beautiful.
Like a little right there.
It's so pretty.
So that was super awesome. Let's get into finished objects.
Okay.
I have none.
Oh, that's right. So it's me. So this one I actually cast off last night. So it still needs to be blocked.
And the ends.
And oh yeah. See my little danglies down here. So this is the sale shawl. It's on Sweet Georgia Yarns if you go on their website. And it all kind of started. I was watching Grocery Girls because they're
enablers.
They're super enablers. And their very first episode, Jody's wearing it's Tracy's wearing a sale shawl, and she had the kit, so she had a really pretty pink one. And Jody showed a hat that she made with like a highlightery yellow with gray. So I kind of got the
It's
idea.
getting blown out a little.
Yeah, it's so super neon. It's like directing traffic. I could go,
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
direct traffic with this. So,
but that one's not.
So, yeah. So this is Lemonade Shop Highlighter.
There you go. Yeah.
Is the yarn, and then I always forget what this gray is. I had to write it down. If I have it somewhere here. It is KFI Luxury Collection Cash Fine, so it's cashmere and merino in the sky.
This is so squishy.
It's like super squishy. It has like a lovely little drape to it when you get it kind of like this. And then the dark one is an Ella Ray lace merino, and I think it's in black.
And who is the pattern by?
It's Sweet Georgia Yarns sells
you said that.
And it's Lisa Niemanen, I think. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but anyway, so I'm totally obsessed with it. So I have to just kind of weave in my little ends and block the sky, and I'm going to wear it every day because I love anything neon and bright colors. And I was trying to find something. My work wardrobe has to be kind of neutral. I do interior design, so I try not to be too loud with colors. If I'm helping somebody pick a paint color, I don't want my outfit to take away from what we're doing. So
you can say it with BAM!
I wanted something that could be a little bit fun, but still kind of blend in with my work clothes. So yes, and polka dots.
Hence the gray and black and white.
Black and white, everything matches. So
this is going to be huge once you block it too.
I can't wait. I hope it's like giant, and I like wear it
mega stretch, like
a blanket.
Mega stretch.
Yes, it's very. I think my only thing that I wish I had changed was my cast-off edge is a little tight. Which the pattern says it's okay for it to be tight, but I was kind of hoping it would be a little stretchier. But that's, I think once I block it, I'll get enough stretch out of it. So
pretty
anyway, it was,
what was it?
It was fun. It was a fun,
This
easy
is gorgeous.
Knit. It was really easy to knit, watching TV at night. And
yeah, because it's just garter.
It's mostly just garter, and then, I don't want to give away all the details.
Short rows.
Yeah, there's some short rows and stuff, so it's, knit to front gown, that sort of thing. So
beautiful.
Yeah, so this is my first one. I have a couple others. So I have a pair of socks that I started a really, really long time ago. I didn't bring my sock blockers, so you're going to have to deal with me doing this on my hand, like a sock puppet.
I want one now.
Yeah, but let's see. They're the Embossed Sleeves by Mona Schmidt. Lynn gave me a book a long time ago when we started knitting socks, and I made maybe one pair. And it's the Interweave Knits 25
there
socks.
You go. That's beautiful. The pattern,
that you 25 timeless designs, something like that. We'll put it in the show notes. So
look at you like a professional. We're gonna just put it in the show notes.
I watch a lot of podcasts. I've never been in a podcast, but I watch them. Woo. So anyway, so I just whipped up these socks because I'm a crazy person, but I never finished them. So over the summer, I literally had like this much of a toe left. On
one was done. Sock. One was done.
I had almost two complete socks, and I just never finished the nub. So anyway, Lynn kind of inspired me with her. What did it start with? It was Felici that got us.
The Felici, yes, the time traveler socks.
Felici, and we started knitting socks. So I said I have to finish this pair because winter is coming, and I need them. So anyway, the yarn is Mama Blue Knitting Goods on a smart merino sock base, and the color is called Naked on a Tuesday, which is funny. It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. And it's Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
But we're
not
naked,
was wondering
so
the date.
My socks, my feet might be without these socks on. But anyway, so
what size needle? Oh,
I did size 2s.
Size 2s.
So my only things I didn't block them because I'm afraid it's going to stretch them. So too much.
So right now they fit perfect.
Yeah, so I had made a pair of Time Traveler socks, almost exactly what Lynn was doing, but I just did a classic sock pattern by, I think it was Yankee Knitter Designs.
It had like a simple rib, it was...
Yeah, and I just did a knit 3, purl 1 rib around kind of the body of the sock at the top, and they just kind of like hang there. They don't like hug your foot.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have said that though. Like we all went through the Felici craze over the summer.
Yeah.
And a lot of people had said that
and I'm
too late because those are our first ones in a long time.
Yeah.
And it blooms and it loosens up a lot. So did you?
Yeah, so we didn't realize that. So I used size 2s and
they're big.
They're
Mine
not
are big.
great. So I had used size 2s to make these. So I'm really, really hoping that they seem to have a lot more stretch to them. So I hope that they
This toe is really interesting. Did it say what kind of toe decreases it was? It almost looks like a swirl.
It is. It's like cool. It's really cool the way you do it because it you have like these leaves that go down and it almost mimics the leaves if you can see that all the way around. But I don't know if it has a name. I'm not hip and cool like you.
But you don't. There's no
you know, toes and kiss heels and all these things. I don't know.
Kitchener. It's a comes to a point like it's a spiral. Must be a spiral design.
Yeah, you just decrease as you go and then look through. And
well, this is a toe I'll have to put on my list.
Yeah, I have the book if you want to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
To look at it while you're here. Anyway, I don't know if the book's in print anymore. That's I tried to buy it for you, but I couldn't find it. So, anyway, these were my. Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming. One by one. Do you remember what you cast on? How many? Or is that?
No idea.
No idea.
It was ages ago.
We could count, but we
literally it was probably like 5 years. I was at my last job, so it was what, 5 years ago.
Right. Those are like.
It was a while ago. And this yarn is kind of a weird story. This is the yarn that I call it. It came from the Yarn Fairy.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you have to tell this story.
I almost feel weird telling the story. I feel like I don't know. So I used to work in this giant office park, and first thing in the morning, 8 o'clock, I had to walk over to one of the buildings in the office park or something. So I walked by, and there's this bag on a table, and I just kept walking. And then at lunch, I went out, and it was still there. And then I don't know if it was like the next day, I walked by, it was still there. There was this plastic bag. So I just, happened to look, and it was full of yarn. There were 2 balls of this in this colorway, and then there's another colorway I think called Orchid, which is like a purple color. But I don't know if you can tell, it has kind of like a little bit of a tone to it. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like tonal. A Malabrigo, where they like just, it's really gorgeous with just like a little variation. And then there was another ball in there that was like some kind of, it's like red and yellow and green. It reminds me of Jamaica. It's just like this kind of Rasta crazy yarn. Anyway, so I took it because it was there, and I'd been there for 2 days. I've been there for 2 days. So I was like, it's gonna rain, and I'm a knitter.
That's almost like leaving those nice little hearts or hats around for people, but it's like just yarn for the Yarn Fairies.
I had taken someone's yarn, so I held on to it for a while,
waiting to see if anyone was
like, hey, because I worked for the company that owned the office park, so I was like, maybe like lost and found. Like I was like, hey, I found this. If anyone was missing it, no one.
Well, it was meant to be a pair of socks.
I have these, and I still have more yarn at home. But I don't even know if this Mama Blue Knitting Goods is around. This colorway, at least.
I've not
this
heard
yarn
of that.
is discontinued. I looked it up on Ravelry. It's discontinued, this yarn. So
you cannot get naked on a Tuesday anymore.
Well,
sorry.
Not the yarn anyway.
Not the yarn. Not the yarn. Yeah.
Anyway, let's keep this rated G. Anyway, so
before anyone, this beautiful sweater is machine knit. This was a purchase.
Yes,
this was a Christmas gift, so we are not wearing anything
my Marshall's special.
So yeah, Old Navy.
Yeah.
Okay, just because someone's gonna ask, what beautiful things were you wearing?
Yeah.
I would love to knit this though.
I'm not brave enough to make a sweater. That's.
Someday we'll get there.
I'm getting there.
We'll get there.
Slowly getting there. So my last FO is your cowl.
Yeah! This is from the gradient cowl that I did.
This is the gradient cowl. And
she finished her project.
I did.
I'm still working on my stuff.
No, you did the cowl.
I did do a cowl.
Yes,
yeah,
you made Grammy's cowl.
Crochet cowl.
So this is, let me find the actual name of the pattern. You can hold it up. You can be my Vanna. Where did I put it? Oh, hang on, it's on my second page of notes. Okay, so this is the Seafoam Gradient Cowl by, I think it's Petit Chou Fleur. Sorry if I mispronounced that.
Is this from Knit Picks?
The yarn is Knit Picks Chroma Fingering, and it's 2 different colorways. One is natural, which is the white, and then this is Sandpiper in between. So it does this beautiful gradient, and it works out perfectly with this pattern.
Right, because like each honeycomb picks up a different color. It like worked out great.
Yeah, so if you actually flip it inside out, you can see more of how it changes color. So it's nice. I mean, it's not a hard line where it is. It kind of fades a little bit if you look closely on there, but it just looks so fun with the honeycomb.
And it's super soft.
And it's really, really soft. After I blocked it, it really
softened up a bit.
It softened up a bit, and it just has such a nice shape now. It was a little curly McCurly on the end.
And the fit was perfect because we tried it on, and it's like a hello.
Yes.
But it's perfect for, like, it stays.
Yeah.
If
so
it's
like,
cold and windy and...
if I'm outside shoveling or something, I can just pull it up over my nose.
Yeah,
shoveling.
They have snow here.
That's why, yeah.
No.
Maybe we'll get some on Thursday.
Maybe. The boys would love that. They will go bananas.
So anyway, this is my lovely my gradient cowl for Miss Lynn over
gradient
here.
cowl for the cow.
So, those are the FOs. I have another one, but I'm gonna loop it in with my my whip.
Okay.
So
awesome. So yeah, so I have a couple whips. I'm only going to show you the ones that I've made progress on because I have a few things that I have not made progress on. But the my niece's christening is this Sunday, so I am working on her sweater, and all of the little pieces are done. Here's the second little bolero. I was hoping to have it all finished for you guys today, but I'm very close. I just need to seam up the inside of the arm on both sides, and then I'm going to put the little crochet border edge on. But it fits her perfectly. We measured it up against her yesterday. They are here already from Oregon. Oh, wow, that's like, I think maybe back. Like... Yeah. But that's the back. And this is, again, the cedar pattern. I'll link it in the show notes. I didn't bring the pattern with me. I just grabbed the finished pieces and stuffed it in a bag to get up here. But the yarn on this one is the Lion brand Baby Soft. And it has a little bit of a satin in it. And the colorway is Baby White Pompadour. Dump it out of its fancy.
Just throw it at
I'm just going to throw it at you.
Hey guys, catch.
Yeah. How are you with your catching skills? Whoop, boo, boo. And it's like not quite reading it. But it's very soft. It's very snuggly. It is an acrylic. And so it'll wash well, but so she can wear it for Christmas and stuff too. But it's coming out so pretty, and so I will hope to get some pictures of it all done and her in it for this weekend. Yay! So that is my first whip. Do you want me to do both of mine? How many do you have?
I just have one.
Okay, so you go.
You want me to jump in? So I am making, it's actually a birthday present for
someone who is downstairs.
Somebody's downstairs, so I can't work on it while we're here. But it's, I am super obsessed with this yarn called Knit Collage, if I can untangle my little thing here. So I have a cowl that I made with Knit Collage yarn. You can see it's got all kinds of funky, fun things
like
inside
doodads.
of it. Yeah,
it's got like doodads.
Doodads, tchotchkes, if you will.
I like it.
Pulling out my big words here.
Yeah, so it's got like little flowers.
So it has little things inside.
And they're different fabrics too. Like somewhere that one's like a plastic little
it's
flower.
Like
and then there's
plastic.
This beautiful like pink ribbon with gold and silver sparkles.
Oh, you can see I've been more on this later. I've been making my earrings.
Thank you.
And just two little stitch markers, that sort of thing. So here's my latest little dude. But anyway, I have a little ADD moment there. So this is, I'll pull out the ball so you can see it better too. So it's Knit Collage Gypsy Garden, and I believe the colorway is
something mermaid.
Something about Mermaid Cafe. That's the one. So you can see it's got kind of sparkle.
Pull it back just a little bit, my
yeah. I don't know if that helps. It's like the pink is like totally disappearing on it. It's like so
bright.
It's
getting washed out a little bit.
Yeah, but anyway, very, very fun.
It's kind of.
And
it's dark so early.
Yeah, and then I'm pairing this with Blue Sky Alpaca. It's a multi-cotton. And the color on this is 6803.
And you just hold them together?
Yeah, you kind of go both at the same time.
Because this is definitely like an art yarn, right? This is...
Yeah. I was trying to find a pattern where it really could kind of stand on its own. So you do a couple rows. I did a couple rows of the cotton, and then I kind of do the drop stitch section with the Knit Collage, and then I'm back to the cotton up here.
Oh, okay. So this is just in the big section.
So I'll show you. This is the one that I made for myself from the Knit Collage. And I paired it with like a white fuzzy yarn, which I didn't save the tag, so I don't know which one that is.
That's so pretty.
But did I write down mine? Mine is it's Gypsy Garden is the yarn, but it's called Bubblegum Twist is the colorway.
And it's got like the pink. It was
so
like
there's all kinds of like little
a thread of pink that goes through the whole
sparkle
ball.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's just so fun.
So I'm like super obsessed with this one,
and you did this like a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, I did it. So we do this thing up here. I don't know if other places do it. It's called the yarn crawl. And all the yarn stores in the area participate, and you get a little passport.
But they're close together. Like the yarn crawl in Louisiana is across the state.
Yeah, we have 2 states. We're in New England, so we're all on top of each other. So the yarn crawl, I mean, we could knock out 4 or 5 yarn stores in like a morning. So we went to Yarn the Farms in Beverly, and the woman that owns Knit Collage was there, and she's this lovely lady. She lives in Boston, I believe. And I had already spent my whole yarn budget that day because we had already hit a bunch of stores. So I saved my pennies, and then next year when we did the yarn crawl, I went back
and
I bought this ball yarn, and I just really wanted something special so I could kind of wear it and show it off, and this pattern seemed to be the right one.
And it comes in so many colors. So we had it at Marblehead Knits. They had. I think like 12.
She had like a wall.
A wall of it,
yeah.
There was like 12, at least 12, maybe more. And some were just
some don't
the
have
yarn,
all
and
the
then
guys
some had all the little tchotchkes and doodads in it.
Tchotchkes and
those were great,
bits and bobs, if you will. They didn't have all that stuff in there. So so my sister-in-law saw this, said she liked it, and I went back to get this exact yarn because she wanted this colorway, and I couldn't find it, or they didn't have it that day. So this is her color.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She grew up in Hawaii and California and Florida. Her dad is military, so they moved a bit. So she's always been near the water, though. So I think that's going to be. She's going to love it.
Anyway, this is my only whip at the moment because I just cast off my shawl, and then I have one that's hibernating, but I'm going to bring it with me. So.
All right, let me show you my last one, and then we're going to run down and check on everybody because someone's calling from downstairs.
Yes.
So, my last whip at the moment that I'm going to show you today because, I lost the tag already. Wow. Because I didn't really do much progress on the other projects that I've been working on. But these are the socks for my mom. This is the Plymouth yarns that I've been using. I'll link it all below. I lost the tag. This is where I was last week, so I got both of the Fish Lips Kiss Heels in, and those were super fun. It's $1 for the pattern. I think a lot of people have tried them. They're not fiddly at all. She even has a YouTube video to show you how to do the stitches for the increases and decreases, and it's all worked, right, almost like you do a gusset, but it makes the whole heel. Like you don't pick up any stitches or anything, and it's totally worth the $1. For sure. Yeah. For sure. And it's really easy. Once you get it, it's really intuitive, and you can put it down. That's what I like. Like sometimes when you do a heel turn.
Once I start, I don't stop.
You can't stop.
I'm like hiding in the closet.
I did have to stop with this, and all I did was put a progress keeper on the side that I was working on. So I knew like whether I was on this side, that side, no problem, was able to pick it back up. So the progress keeper is right here. I did the heel, and I worked a bit on the foot. I didn't want to get too far just in case my mom's got size 5 feet, and I didn't want to overshoot it. So I have another inch or so to go before the toes. But she's super excited. She's seen them. She loves them. Yeah. And
and that really nice fabric in person.
It's super soft.
Really soft.
It's an acrylic polyester blend.
It's kind of like, I don't want to say it's dense, but it'll be nice for cold climates. It'll keep you nice and warm.
Good for dog walking in the snow.
Yes.
So
gonna be soon.
We're going to do a few more, and I think what we're going to do is I was going to have you knit some stitches on it.
Yeah.
And when our sister Beth comes this weekend, I'm going to have her knit a few stitches, so they'll be like, that kind of memory is in the socks there.
Yeah.
So these are my mommy's socks, and she loves them. And so we're going to finish those up while we're here, because I'm not taking them home, I'm mailing them down. But these are on, these are on size 1s, and these are 60 stitches. And Knitter's Pride. Knitter's Pride Novas. So that's those.
I know, I didn't talk about any of my needles.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't remember.
Well, most of our needles are like thrift store finds that we.
I know. I went through a big bamboo phase, and I'm into Haya stainless everything. That's
fancy. I haven't had those yet. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to come right back, and we'll show you our acquisitions from today.
You should see the pile.
Because there's a pile. And you went to Vermont, so you have some special things you did in Vermont.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you won't even know it, but we'll be right back.